My name is Lisa, and I'm a housewife working at a local company. My husband Gilbert and I live together happily. We are big fans of traveling, going on trips once a month. Our recent temple tour was fun, wasn't it? It felt like we really connected with Japanese history.
Yeah, we walked a lot and got a bit tired, but it was quite meaningful.
We did walk a bit too much in our excitement, didn't we?
So, how about a hot spring trip next month? It seems like the perfect time of year for it. We can relax and take it easy this time.
Oh, that sounds nice. If we're going to do it, let's book a room with an open-air bath and have our meals served in the room.
Then, we can just stay in, enjoying drinks and snacks we find while exploring nearby.
Just lazing around in the hot springs and chilling out. That sounds really fun.
Alright, it's settled then. We just need to decide on the location.
With our current concept, somewhere with a scenic view would be nice.
Near a stream would be great, as long as it's not frozen.
Well, that could be interesting in its own way, right?
Then it's decided, a hot spring and near a stream. I'm starting to get excited.
Thus, our trip next month was set to be a visit to a hot spring inn. However, just before the trip.
Sorry, Lisa, about our trip next month. I have to go on a business trip.
Oh, I see.
I'm really sorry. But the boss asked me personally, and I couldn't say no.
No, it's okay. It shows you're valued at work.
Thanks, I feel bad about this. It'd be a waste to pay the cancellation fee, so why not go with your parents instead? I'll take care of changing the reservation.
All right. That might be nice since it's all arranged. Gilbert couldn't go on the trip due to a sudden business trip. He suggested I invite my parents, so I decided to go on the trip with them. On the day of the trip,
Wow, this is quite a view.
Really, the sound of the river is so soothing.
I chose this place with the sole purpose of relaxing in our room.
Yes, having an open-air bath in the room is quite nice. Let's try it out.
Your father takes forever in the bath, so we'll go first.
Huh? Why don't we all go together? We're family.
I'm not so sure about that.
Now, you just have a drink and wait. We won't be long.
I see. That's not a bad idea.
This trip with my parents, a rare occurrence, turned out to be a very enjoyable time. At the inn, there were families with grandchildren, and my parents looked at them enviously. I had been thinking that it was about time for us to have children. Hey, Gilbert, it's been several years since we got married, right?
Yeah, it's been a few years already.
So, don't you think it's about time we had a child?
Ah, yes, but I kind of prefer our life as it is now.
Is it because we won't be able to travel as much?
Well, that's part of it. I really like our carefree life right now. Things won't be the same with a child, right?
Well, that's true, but many of our friends are having children.
We should go at our own pace, no need to rush, right? Speaking of children, about our next trip destination.
Gilbert always responded negatively when I brought up the topic of children, quickly changing the subject. I thought about discussing it again later, but for now, I decided to enjoy the trip with my parents. On the last day of the trip, there was an event at a big local park, and we decided to join. While walking alone, having separated from my parents who went to greet someone they knew. Street food is always about potatoes, so tasty. Huh? Is that? Gilbert.
Go for it. You can do it.
That sounds like Gilbert. But he's supposed to be on a business trip. He can't be here, but I'm curious. Let's get a little closer.
All right. The goal is where mommy is. Kick the ball hard towards her.
That is definitely Gilbert. The face, the voice. It looks like a kid's soccer event. And he said, Mommy.
Come on. You're doing great. This way, this way.
What? Why is Elise in the mommy position?
Oh, amazing. You got the prize, buddy. You're incredible, just like my son.
What? Did he just say my son?
Isn't it incredible? He's so young yet so talented. Maybe a prodigy. Just like our child.
Right. And cute too, so he's unbeatable. Must have taken after both of us.
With such skill, he could be a professional soccer player in the future. Amazing.
Our child. So, that means, that child is Gilbert and Elisa's. In the park, I saw Gilbert playing joyfully with a young child in his arms, and next to him was Elise, the friend who introduced me to Gilbert. They were all laughing together. I was unaware that Elise even had a child and was shocked by the scene. After regaining my composure, I couldn't hold back and approached Gilbert from behind. Hey, what are you doing here?
Whoa! Lisa! Aren't you supposed to be on a trip? Why are you here?
I came back early because a family friend was at this event. But what's going on? Who is that child?
Well, this is Elisa's relative's child. I was just looking after him.
Weren't you supposed to be on a business trip today?
Well, it finished early. Maybe I'm just too efficient.
Really? And earlier, you referred to that child as our child. What did you mean? That child is Elisa's, right? Can you explain?
Elise?
Lisa, it means exactly what you think. This child is mine and Gilbert's.
Hey! Elise!
What? What's this about? How long have you two been together?
We've been together long before I introduced you to Gilbert.
What? How? What does that mean? You were dating, and yet you introduced him to me?
It's obvious if you think about it. Your father is the president of a big company, and you're an only child. Naturally, your husband would become the president, right?
What? What does that mean?
When Elise got pregnant, her parents strongly opposed me, a mere contract worker, as the father. Then Elise had the idea, if I marry you and become the president, it would work out. Amazing, right? Not just anyone could come up with that.
Yes, I think it was a great idea. And once Gilbert becomes president, I'll be the president's wife. You get married and be happy, so it's a win-win situation.
Win-win. What do you mean? I don't understand.
Actually, I was working as a contract worker after failing job hunting. When this idea came up, it felt like divine inspiration. I didn't want to marry you, but I could bear it to become the president.
Lisa, isn't it amazing? Solving everything without making anyone unhappy, a brilliant idea.
Making no one unhappy. Are you serious? I was completely stunned by the situation. Gilbert and Elise continued to boast about how incredible their plan was, oblivious to my shock. As I stood there, overwhelmed by their words.
So, marrying Lisa would make you the president. Our company isn't that easy to manipulate. Don't be ridiculous.
What? Father-in-law and mother-in-law. When did you? But, during the marriage proposal, you said I could eventually become the president. Was that a lie?
It wasn't a lie. But that meant you had to work hard to become the president one day. How could someone who doesn't work hard ever become president?
Well, that's true, but... Wait, please. What I said earlier was a slight misunderstanding.
No need for excuses. We understand perfectly what you were thinking from your conversation. You deceived not only Lisa but us too. You even tried to deceive our company. Understand this. We might consider suing you.
Sue us. Wait, please stop. If you do that, I won't be able to raise my child.
There are mothers out there who live strong lives even with debts. You'll be fine.
I'm not that strong. I can't raise a child with debts.
Then you should have thought of that before indulging in such foolish plans.
Wait, please. I'm sorry for deceiving you. I apologize. But I'm working hard to become the president. I promise I won't let you down. Please, just for this matter.
It's not just about that. We're saying you don't have the qualifications to lead others. A person who deceives others for their own gain has no right to be in charge. It's not about effort or ability. It's about moral integrity.
Are you serious? Am I really going to be sued? This can't be happening.
Gilbert and Elise were dumbfounded at the prospect of losing their path to presidency. Then,
Hey, are you the woman who deceived my dear cousin Lisa? Unbelievable.
Wah! Who is this person? What group is she from?
never mind the group. This is my cousin Mia. She runs a stall here and came over when I called her.
Don't leave out the most important part.
Shut up. Weren't you the one who gave birth in our hospital?
I've never been involved with any group.
I said hospital. Yay, I remember you. 2 guys were taking turns visiting you.
Wait, what does that mean? I was told not to visit. 2 guys? Could it be that this child isn't mine?
No, this child is definitely yours.
Those eyes, those are your lying eyes. Stop hiding things. You had a child with someone else and made me believe it was mine.
I didn't do that. We did tests. This child is definitely yours. Those two guys were just old boyfriends who felt responsible for some reason.
That's ridiculous. What tests? Let's do a DNA test then.
Can't you believe what I say? That's cruel.
What's cruel is what you did. If you're so sure, then let's prove it with a test. You probably just chose me because I was the best option at the time.
I'm not doing anything like that. Why won't you believe me?
Actually, both guys claimed to be her husband when they came. Seems like you've been busy, huh? Disgusting.
How dare you say that?
See? What do you mean you're not? You clearly were.
Enough already. I don't care how many guys Elise is juggling.
Exactly. Who cares how dirty you've been?
This public disgrace is unbearable to watch.
They say fights are the highlight of festivals, but this is just ugly.
What's going on? I'm serious about this.
I'm telling you, I'm not seeing anyone else. Stop it.
As Gilbert and Elisa's unbearable argument continued, a crowd of onlookers began to gather around them. Then, from among the crowd, a man approached.
I stop. Making any more noise than this is a nuisance to those around us.
The president. Why are you here?
I received a call from your father-in-law just now. He said you were having an affair, so I rushed over.
I referred him to Noah's company to gain experience. I'm sorry for introducing such a man.
No need to apologize. I understand it wasn't intentional, and these things happen. However, personally, I'm disappointed in you, Gilbert.
Wait, please. This is a misunderstanding.
Oh, are you saying you didn't have an affair?
Yes. I was dating Elise while married to Lisa. So, Elise is the main, Lisa is the affair. It's not cheating.
Okay, I understand what you're trying to say. No more excuses needed.
You understand.
Yes, I understand that you're irredeemable. I can't fire you just for this incident. So I'll investigate your conduct at the company. As the next president of a partner company, were you acting as you pleased?
Investigate. Why? Why do I have to go through this?
Oh, that reaction. Should I take it as you're done for if we investigate? You have no right to be angry. Just wait quietly for your judgment. So, Lisa, what do you want to do now? I'll support you in any way necessary.
Thank you, Noah. I'll divorce him. I want him out of the house within 5 days.
Understood. I'll arrange for movers and some strong men right away.
Wait, please.
Also, I'll be demanding alimony from both of you.
Understood. I'll use all my connections and money to support that.
Hearing my firm stance and the full support offered by my father and Noah, Gilbert and Elise responded.
Lisa, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. No, you don't even have to forgive me. I'll spend my life making it up to you. So please, spare me the alimony.
I beg you to. If you demand alimony and such, I won't be able to survive. I have a small child. We're both women, right? Please, look the other way.
Both of you, it's far too convenient. Of course, I refuse. From now on, we'll communicate through lawyers. Don't contact me anymore.
Through lawyers, no.
Please, Lisa. I was wrong. Reconsider.
All right, that wraps things up here. Let's head to my company to discuss further details. It's just nearby.
Wait, please. Our discussion isn't over yet.
We can't just back down like this. You understand, right?
No, the discussion is over, and your circumstances are of no concern to us. All you can do now is tremble at the thought of having two major corporations as enemies.
We'll make sure you regret your wrongdoings for the rest of your life.
And about the child, if they really mean that much to you, you'll find a way. Be prepared to sacrifice everything else for your child.
Thanks to you, I've learned a valuable lesson about judging friends and men. As a token of my gratitude, I'll be demanding a hefty alimony. Make sure you pay it.
It's over. We're finished.
How? How did it come to this?
Thus, we left Gilbert and Elise there, heads hung low. Following Noah's investigation, a series of issues came to light, leading to Gilbert's demotion. He became despised by all his colleagues, earning tuts and sneers whenever he approached. Given the hostile work environment, one might have expected him to resign quickly, but he stubbornly refused to quit. The reason was the hefty alimony my father demanded from both of them following our divorce, burdening them with a considerable debt. The amount was so immense that it was uncertain whether they could ever repay it in their lifetimes. With no choice but to work despite being despised, Elise also started working part-time during the days when she didn't have her child. She became overwhelmed with work, childcare, and household duties. In this way, Gilbert and Elise, trying to at least protect their child, continued to work tirelessly, their bodies and spirits wearing thin. As for me,
So, you're the president, huh?
Haha, I'm impressed by your assertiveness.
I'm already married, so you'll have to focus on Lisa here.
Mia, don't say weird things.
Well, if Lisa is okay with it, how about we have dinner together, just the two of us?
Noah, please don't tease me.
You say that, but your face says you're not that opposed.
I see, so that's what this expression means. I'll remember that.
You're kind of interesting. No wonder you're a president at your age.
I'm not as impressive as you, Mia.
You can call me Mia, and I'll call you Noah.
Okay, Mia. Seems like we're going to be good friends.
Hey, don't bond over something weird. Since then, I've been enjoying a carefree life on my own. This day, I ended up having a meal with Mia and Noah by chance. Somehow, the two hit it off, and I found myself being teased by them throughout the meal. I think they were trying to distract me in their own way, or at least, that's what I'd like to believe. Hoping for a more peaceful meal next time, we continued to spend lively moments together, the three of us. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.